Hello and welcome to Psych Central's Ask the Therapist. I'm Dr. Dan Tomasulo, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Marie Hartwell-Walker.
And we are part of a team of therapists who respond to letters from all over the world every day on Psych Central, people asking about personal problems and concerns they might have. And one of the things, Dan, I wanted to talk about this morning is the number of letters I've been receiving lately where people are very concerned about issues that really are about normal.
Right.
So let me give you a few examples, all right?
Sure.
One person wrote saying that he was very concerned because, she was very concerned because she has songs going in her head a lot.
Right.
And she said, I've never heard about this. Is this abnormal? Somebody says something and I think about a song.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Another person wrote to say when he watches a movie, he gets very involved in the characters in the movie, starts identifying with one of the characters in the movie, and is this abnormal?
Yeah.
And my favorite is teenagers who write saying, I have these terrible mood swings, am I bipolar?
Yeah.
All right. And a big concern of mine is that we as a culture seem to be so concerned about what's normal that we're losing track of what is normal.
Yeah, what the range is.
Yeah,
right?
what the range is.
I'm a little tired when I wake up in the morning.
Is that normal? What I said to the person with the music in her head is, well, me too, and I would rather think that you're normal than I'm abnormal, because there are lots of people who are musicians who love music,
sure,
who do have a lot of songs running in their heads a lot. And that's not to say that there might not be something wrong on the basis of a 400-word letter. I don't know. But what do you think?
You know, I think I think you bring up such a good point because it's frequency and intensity.
Yeah.
Anything that the frequency and intensity gets out of whack, that's when it becomes abnormal.
Right.
You know, my breathing rate, if the frequency went, and the intensity of it changed, then it would become abnormal. So I think you bring up such a good point about, let's let the normal stuff have a range, and not to try and pathologize everything, because just because you have a particular way of viewing the world or have a particular pattern. And what do they tell us about cholesterol? This is normal for you.
Right.
It's a little high,
right.
a little low,
right.
that kind of thing.
And sometimes, again, I'm back with the fellow who was worried about the movies. The whole movie industry is focused on helping you identify and relate to the character. Sure. That's the point. Right. So I like what you said about frequency and intensity. I think the takeaway here is if what is going on is getting in the way of you functioning, either socially or in your job or at school, you're so obsessed with something that you can't think about anything else, then that's something to be concerned about.
Right.
But otherwise, with music, movies, even emotional ups and downs,
right.
enjoy it.
Part of the range.